Hi guys, I'm Bunny. So I just thought that maybe I should say something. No, this is not like a graduation or I'm quitting or anything like that. But um, I thought that you should know that when I was starting in 2021, I went into content creating not hoping, like not expecting anything. I kind of went in thinking that I will never make it big. It's because I was kind of put down by one of the people who is supposed to, like, encourage me to follow my dreams and stuff. And I know that there's two people that are supposed to do that, and one of them, the person who didn't encourage me, is probably not the person you're expecting. It was my mom. Um, it took me a while to like convince them, like my parents, to let me stream because, or not stream, but like content create because I live in under their roof and I'm loud. I'm usually one of the loudest people in the house, and a lot of times I get told to shut up by some people at school because I am very, very loud. Uh, but my mom, she, I think it was just like in her best interest, really, to try to, I don't know, she was trying to be realistic, basically. She said that I probably won't make it big like I'm hoping because there's a lot of content creators, and it will probably like be next to nothing, like next to 0% of people who would actually notice me because of how many people there are and they have to choose from to watch. So going into content creating, I was not confident. And that's mainly why I started content creating with family members, because I didn't want to go in alone just because my confidence was very low. And I did switch to VTubing, but that was because when I started out, I was barely putting any videos out because of how much time it took editing the videos, and I would always lose motivation. And then since I was filming with my younger brother and my 3 cousins who live in a completely different state an hour ahead of me, it would be hard to find the time for all of us to record because we all had our own lives going on. And since they were an hour ahead of me and my younger brother, it made it even harder for us to film all together. And then I found out about VTubing, and I thought I should give it a try because then I could stream and also be much easier to edit videos and put out content. And so I decided to join the VTubing community. There's nothing horribly wrong with it. There's a lot of controversy, and I would love to like collab with possibly bigger creators and also smaller creators, but I feel like if I request to collab with a bigger content creator, they would think I'm trying to clout farm or clout chase, which is not what I'm really wanting to do. I'm wanting to make friends. And I started to kind of avoid talking to people I don't really know IRL because I don't want to be involved in controversies before I even like make a name for myself. You know what I mean? My cat really wants help. Okay, I'm back. She ran into my bed like I thought she would. So when I started my VTubing career, of course I didn't create another channel. I really want people to see like where I started. So I didn't create another channel, and she's back to meowing. When I started my VTubing career, I was kind of, I don't know, I think I was kind of expecting to grow quicker only because I was putting out more content. And then when I was starting to look to collab with other VTubers, I saw a couple that started probably around the same time as me, and they had around the same amount of subscribers as me, and I was like, okay, maybe, just maybe, I might hit them up and ask. And then like maybe a month or two later, I looked at them again, and it looked like they exploded, like they went viral, and that kind of, it was a hit to my self-confidence and in my ability to create content. And no, this isn't like pity farming or whatever. I'm just like trying to get things off my chest. And the reason why I took a major break at the beginning of the year was because I didn't have the confidence to come back. I took such a long break that coming back just, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be weird just streaming again out of nowhere. I mean, I did end up getting back into streaming, and I'm glad I did because it boosted my confidence again, even though not a lot of people joined that stream, mainly because people probably forgot about me. It was nice to know that I was welcomed back after my break. But I just really want you guys to know that if I happen to stop streaming for a while, it's either because I'm incredibly busy. Like, the streaming part would be because I'm incredibly busy, but if I stop creating content altogether for a while, that might be because my mental health is really bad, and then if it drags on, it's because I feel like I don't have the confidence to come back. I always would love to return to you guys after getting help and stuff and feeling better, but sometimes I just feel like I won't be welcomed back only because I took such a long break and then people might have forgotten about me. I kind of think of my fans as my friends, just like not like really, really close friends. This might not go up only because I'm more or less worried about how people would react to this. I kind of want it to get out there about my confidence about content creating. I'm still not entirely confident, just because I have a habit of comparing myself to other people. It's something I've always struggled with, and it's not any better with content creating. I try to stay in my own circle, Uh, but sometimes I just want to branch out, but I'm kind of scared of branching out because I don't know how it'll go. Um, yeah, and I'm getting to that point in my life where life will be incredibly stressful because um, towards the end of the year 2026, I will be starting college at a university, hopefully. And I really don't want to end up going radio silent at that time. But it might end up happening because I'll be super busy and trying constantly to make my parents proud of me. So I might end up going almost radio silent on here just because of stress and my mental health. I'm worried for. I love you guys a lot. And I creating content is something I love doing. I started creating content just because I want people to watch my videos and smile, maybe laugh, and maybe if they're having a bad day, they come to my channel, watch my videos, and it makes their day better. And I've been stressed out for the past month because I'm taking a college class and got really behind on it, and it's really stressful, and I had to do it while on vacation. And I'm gonna be honest, while on vacation and doing this stuff, I wanted to die so many times. I wanted to not be here anymore because I'm not good at handling stress. I've never been good at handling stress. And I had to deal with this college class as well as possible insomnia, and also I also have a job that makes me exhausted, and I want to I just hold on, I have my glasses on and they're fogging up. I can't see. I just this is not like saying I'm going to quit within the next year. I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. But I am severely worried for how my future will be because of how stressful it's going to end up getting within the next year. And I don't want my channel to end up dying just because I am so swamped in personal stuff. But I also know that streaming will also add, streaming and recording will also add to the stress of just life in general. And honestly, I kind of like, yes, the reason why I didn't stream almost immediately after coming back from vacation, yes, partially was because I was busy, and like even before I went on vacation and stuff, was partially because I was busy. But it was also because my mental health was severely plummeting, and I didn't even want to get out of my own bed. I was suffering from loss of sleep, and my appetite was next to nothing. I could barely even eat anything, and I'm still trying to get that appetite back. And um and I know that once school starts back up, my mental health will be suffering once again. And I just want you guys to know that if I take a like like a 4 month long break again, it's not because I'm quitting or that I have given up on content creating. It's because I am trying to live. Basically, I'm trying to continue living. Yeah. I don't really know what came over me. Um, I try like every stream to never include like my personal emotions and like all my stress. I try to be 100% happy, or at least look like I'm happy in my streams. I just want to say that before I went on vacation, I did leave home twice in the same day without my parents' knowledge or their knowledge of where I went. I tend to avoid stressful situations because stress just makes everything worse, and that's another reason why I tend to randomly take breaks off of creating content. I do plan on streaming for the rest of the weekdays of summer, and I can tell you that like right when school starts back up, it won't be that stressful, but once we hit like that like middle of the semester, that's when things go downhill, and it won't start going back uphill till maybe like beginning of the middle of second semester, when everything starts to let back up. And I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm taking 4 more college classes during the school year, and I'm worried about how that will go. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys whatever I stream next, hopefully tomorrow. Bye.